and profiling. It's live and it comes. Slow down. Untitled and profiling.
Welcome to the Mafia Sports Report. I am your host, Tommy. If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. Hit that thumbs up. It's going to be a rough 2 weeks. I hate losing games like this. I cannot stand it. This was bad. Obviously, Tommy got it wrong. I predicted 43-17. Buffalo Bills lose 34-31. In a game where I thought the offensive play calling was bad. I just did. I understand Dable is going through some stuff. But it was bad. Like, Tennessee is not a very good defense. Not only are they not a good defense, but they were getting players hurt left and right. And we seem to fail to execute on that, right? Like 31 points. It's just like, listen, Josh Allen, let's run through stats. 35 of 47, 353 yards, 3 touchdowns, 1 interception. He had a fairly good game. I don't think Josh played bad at all. But here's the problem. Rushing. Devin Singletary, 5 carries. That's it. 5 carries for 27 yards, average 5.4. I thought Devin Singletary in the beginning was getting decent yards. I mean, he averaged 5.4. That's not bad. But we only ran him 5 times. Josh Allen, 9 carries, 26 yards. Zach Moss, 8 carries, 24 yards, average 3 yards a carry. Not good. Receiving. Emmanuel Sanders was the guy today. 5 receptions, 91 yards. Average 18 yards a catch. Stephon Diggs had a pretty good game too. 9 receptions, 89 yards. Average about 10 yards a catch. Cole Beasley had a pretty well game too. Pretty good game. 7 catches, 88 yards. 12.6 on the average. Had a touchdown. Diggs had a touchdown. Sweeney didn't do much, but he had that touchdown. Big touchdown. And yeah, other than that, no running. Absolutely no running. So here's the problem with the game in a nutshell. Yeah, Jack, 100%. The defense, I thought the defense played well in the first half, besides that Derrick Henry long run, which, by the way, it looked like Poyer got held there. So I'm not really killing them in the first half, but I don't think our offense helped in the second half by getting off the field so quickly. The red zone tonight was terrible by the Buffalo Bills, and it's been bad most of the season. Let's be real. I think we're one of the worst red zone teams this year. That's unacceptable. Unacceptable, because last season we were one of the best teams in the red zone. Now this season, for some reason, we cannot score touchdowns. Listen, guys, I think we had 28, was it? I think we had 3 or 4 red zone trips that we failed on, right? So we had the last one, right? That's 1. We had 2 in the very beginning. I think 1. Man, I have to look at the team stats, how many red zone, but the red zone play was bad. It was bad. Like, this score shouldn't have been that. We should have won 44-34, something like that. Like, that was just bad, shitty. Jack, thanks for jumping on, by the way. Back call should have just kicked the field goal. Yeah, man. Like, I'll be honest, Jack. I was like 50-50 on it because it was at the one. You know what I mean? Like, fuck it, go for it. Like, but yet, like, here's the problem. And here's what I was thinking, and probably what McDermott was thinking. If we go for the field goal, which we'll make it, we got to go into overtime. We got to win that. The way the defense was playing in that second half, if the Titans get the ball, we might lose anyways in the overtime. Just being real with you. And the way our offense was playing, as far as red zone goes, maybe we go down, maybe we get the ball, we can kick a field goal, and they drive down and win the game. So I think he was just going for it there. He didn't want to go into overtime. I think our defense was spent in that second half. The only guy I would say that played really, really well on our defense tonight, that held his own, was Tremaine Edmonds. I thought Tremaine Edmonds tackled Henry very well. I thought he laid the boom a couple times. Other than that, man, like our defense gassed out. And that's Derrick Henry for you, man. Derrick Henry did his job tonight. That was the first time Derrick Henry really ran all over us. And let me see his stats because I don't know if he had like an unbelievable game. He had an unbelievable run. No, he had an unbelievable game. 143 yards rushing, 20 carries. He averaged 7.2. Obviously, the 75 was the long one, but no, he thrashes, especially the second half. I want to see his stats in the second half, but yeah, he right 100. Well, jeez. So yeah, I mean, I'm looking at 143. Either way, 150. He got us. I'll tell you what though, Tannehill was kind of clean tonight. Tannehill was clean. We could not get to him. I thought we were going to bring more blitzes, and we didn't. Like, I don't understand what happened there. And Tannehill kind of beat us a little bit at the end of the game there, especially on that drive where they scored a touchdown. That was a big drive for them. If we stop them there, they go for a field goal, we're still up. You know, we probably kill the clock there, drive down the field, then we win the game. But we couldn't stop him. We could not stop him in the second half, man. Couldn't stop Tannehill. Couldn't stop Derrick Henry. We just could not get. I don't know what went wrong. The first quarter was fine. I thought the second quarter, like I said, except for the Derrick Henry burst, that one run, I thought we played well, man. I did. I thought the defense was doing its best as they could do. But the second half, I think the offense just they were out. Listen, when Josh Allen throws for 47 times, and our running backs, Devin Singletary gets 5 carries, Zach Moss 8. There's a problem. And not only that, we're not scoring touchdowns. It's a problem, right? If we're scoring touchdowns there, I don't give a fuck if Josh Allen is throwing for 47 times. I could care less. But we weren't. We were getting field goals or 3 and outs. And the defense was right back on the field, spent, right? That was not an easy game for the defense. You're going against a monster of a running back that's just slamming into you the whole game. We're playing for Henry the whole time. And then Tannehill, it opens it up. I mean, that's what happened. That's why I said it. It doesn't always necessarily mean, listen, if the defense is focused on one guy, he doesn't need to be awesome, right? The other players now have an opportunity to make plays because the defense is so focused on one guy. And not only was that the case tonight, but we couldn't even stop the one guy we were focused on. So what can you do there? Jack, defense was focused on Henry. There was a lot of 3rd and long. They got first down every time. Yeah, bro. That's what I'm just trying to say. Couldn't stop him. Tannehill was doing his thing. I mean, he didn't play great. Don't get me wrong. Tannehill didn't play great. But when it counted, he stepped up. He was 18 for 29, 216 with an interception. I believe he had a rushing touchdown. Yeah, a rushing touchdown. So, I mean, listen, not the greatest numbers, but he stepped up when it counted. And listen, I feel for Dable. I understand. I didn't know the whole backstory that his grandparents raised him or whatever. And I know his grandmother passed away last week, and now his grandfather passed away. Um, and I guess there was probably obviously a lot going on with the guy. But did that affect his play calling tonight? I mean, I hate to use that excuse. It's terrible of me, but the play calling was not good, man. It was not good. Um, yeah, glad we're getting to buy Jack, man. Thank God. But it's just 2 weeks of like me being pissed off, like not happy. But thank God. Listen, the rest of the schedule is pretty good. I mean, for us, but you cannot continue to do this on in the red zone. I mean, that red zone shit is bothering the hell out of me. It's been bothering me since the beginning of the season. We are just, I don't know what's going on there. We are not efficient at all in the red zone. We gotta knuckle that down. Also, and a big problem tonight, huge problem. The offensive line was awful, awful pass blocking, awful run blocking, as bad as you can get tonight. I'm sorry, everybody played bad. What happened? Who is this? Turbo Renzo. What happened is the Buffalo Bills lost to the Tennessee Titans in Tennessee, and Tennessee Titans played very well. Listen, I don't make excuses. I'm not here blaming referees or calls or what it was only because we played. So listen, Tennessee, I give them credit. I also, by the way, I'll give their fans credit because I didn't think they'd be that loud. I thought Bills Mafia showed up to Tennessee in packs, and I thought we were gonna, beat that crowd in their own home field. And man, they were pretty loud. I got to give them credit. I got to give that crowd credit, man. I do, because usually Bills run that stadium, but yeah, maybe the crowd helped a little too. And I got to say, Tennessee stepped up when they needed to the most. They did. But back on the offensive line stunk it up against a Tennessee defense that is not ranked very good. I think they're 25th in the NFL, 26, something like that. Banged up players in the game. They're one of their better offensive linemen goes out, and we still can't get to Tannehill. I don't understand that. They still block well for Derrick Henry. Yeah, just inexcusable, man. But back to the offensive line. Spencer Brown probably played his worst game since he's been started. Let's see here. Jack, no, Russ was good. Got outplayed. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, I'm not blaming. Listen, I thought the game tonight was fine. Referee was fine. I mean, I saw a couple holes, but I'm sure they can go the other way too. I'm sure Tennessee saw some plays that they didn't get calls on. No doubt about it. There was nothing about the refs tonight that caused this loss. This was on us. And it was on Tennessee playing good. They deserve that win, man. We deserve the loss. They deserve the win, no doubt about it. I hated the last call, by the way. Like I said, I don't mind them going for the 4th and 1, but my God, man, like how many times are you going to run Josh Allen up the middle? I'm pretty sure the defense knew what was coming. I would have preferred, like, I don't know, a fake run there, have him roll out, maybe a quick screen pass, something different. I think that the Titans were expecting that. They were on the line. You know what I mean? Like, it was just, I kind of felt it was coming, man. I just did. We weren't getting very good penetration all night in the middle anyways. Like, why would we do it right there? Why would we think it was going to change? Yeah, just not good. Not good. The offensive line, not good, man. They need it. I got to tell you, man, next season, man, that they got to address that. They have to address the offensive line. I mean, obviously, Cody Ford is just not working out. He's not even starting anymore. I love Spencer Brown. I do, but he had a bad game. But I think he's going to get better. He'll learn from this. Dion, I think, played well tonight. I guess I'll have to look at the tape again. I'll have to look at the film. I thought Mitch Morris played bad. Mitch Morris got burned a few times. Held. think he got called for holding or something like that. But I saw guys go past him. Um, Mongo didn't look too good tonight either, and he got put back in after being benched a couple games ago, or he was hurt or something. I don't remember, but he didn't play too well either. And like I said, man, if that's the case, and your offensive line cannot run block, it's a problem. It's a problem because defenses, you got to keep a defense honest, right? You got to run here and there. 5 carries for Devin Singletary, who I thought played okay in the beginning. He averaged 5 yards a carry. It wasn't like he was like stinking it up totally, but we just went away from it. Like just abandoned the run, totally abandoned it. The other thing, and I kept screaming it throughout the game, was the Titans were bringing the blitz heavy tonight on Josh Allen, and the offensive line had no answer, none. And Dable was like just stuck. He had no answer for it. And I kept saying, get Allen out of the pocket. Get him on the run. Have him roll out. Allen is probably one of the best quarterbacks on the run, right? Get him on the outside. That's how we scored the touchdown with Sweeney, right? Got the rolling out. That's how we got the touchdown to Cole Beasley. Had him rolling out. Like that's what you do. Like Josh Allen's at his best, I feel like sometimes when he's rolling out. The pocket tonight was not there. He couldn't do anything. He stepped up, he was getting sacked. There was so many busted offensive line, like just letting guys go free. Right? They could not contain the defense. They couldn't. They were going right past them. They were blowing them up. It's embarrassing. That's embarrassing. I mean, I don't know what to say about that. Like the offensive line, that needs work, man. That need work. Big work needs to be done there. The defense. I thought Ed Oliver played well tonight. I do. I thought he was in the backfield quite a bit. Starr played pretty well. Tremaine, I thought, played the best on our whole defense. The corners, they were okay. I thought Trey did okay. Nothing special. I thought A.J. Brown was kind of cooking on him a little bit there at the end. He was getting his. Besides the one turnover and the first, I believe, by Poyer, the interception, I don't think we had any other turnovers, if I'm not mistaken. We didn't get any more turnovers. No fumbles, no nothing. No sacks on Tannehill. Not that I'm aware of. Could be wrong. I got to look at the. Let me see here. If the Bills had any sacks on defense. Nope. 0 sacks. Zero sacks. That's you can't. I thought the whole point was to load up the edge, right? To load up the edge rush so we get to the quarterback. 0 sacks? Like, what is that about? Like, that's bad, bro. Like, I expected us to have at least, I don't know, 3 to 5 sacks tonight. 0? Keeping AJ Epinesa out of the game, by the way, I thought was a mistake. I thought it was. So you put in Harrison Phillips, who hasn't played in since week 1, and didn't really, honestly, he had one good play tonight that I can remember. Getting to Tannehill, disrupting him a little bit. Other than that, wasn't like they slowed Henry down at all. I mean, I thought AJ Epinesa, if AJ was in there, he's just as physical. I thought, he's fast. I think he could have handled Henry, Jack. The 3rd and long killed us in the fourth quarter. We had them, but they burnt us. Yeah, bro. I mean, listen. So I'm trying to tell you, the second half was a disaster, man. It was a disaster because I gotta listen. The defense, yes, they weren't that hot in the second half, but you gotta kind of put that on the offense. I gotta see time of possession because I'm telling you, man. I'm telling you right now. Listen, when you throw 47 times and you rush 5 carries for Singletary, 8 for Moss, It's a lot of passing, right? And it wasn't like we were just killing the clock there, right? Driving down the field a little bit, but all passes and not coming up with any points or 3 points. Problem. Let me see if there's a time of possession. So time of possession. So yeah, we actually had So we had the ball a little bit more, 32 minutes to 27. Kind of close, right? But I still think we gotta run the ball a little bit, man. You gotta mix it up, man. I'm not saying we're not a rushing team. No doubt about it. I'm not saying, we need to start becoming a rushing team, but if the offensive line can't run block and all they could do is semi pass block, I guess. I mean, listen, last season, I felt like the run blocking was bad, which bad this season. Maybe a little better. But I thought the pass blocking last season was pretty good. This season, I don't know. I think it's they got a little worse in pass blocking. I miss proof isn't tonight. Proof's tonight. Look what happened. I mean, I felt like when they were blitzing, boy, they were coming after Josh. We had no answers. I mean, Josh was backpedaling most of the night. I mean, most of those throws, he was backpedaling. That's why I kept saying, get him out of the pocket. Get him the fuck out of the pocket. It drove me nuts. It drove me bonkers. Let me see if there's a stat for red zone, because I'm telling you, it was bad. It was bad. Red zone. Yep. Okay. So red zone. We were 2 of 5. That's bad, bro. That's really, really bad. I mean, we left so many unanswered points there. So many, right? Where we could have put Tennessee away. Like, especially in the beginning, we're playing this field goal shit. I remember 3 right away. We had 21 points right away. I mean, it was just like bad. Like, if we know we're struggling in the red zone, and it's been a problem now going on to week 6, why haven't we addressed that issue? What the hell is going on with the red zone all of a sudden? We were, I think, like the number 1 team last year in red zone. Now, I think we're like last or close to last in red zone efficiency. That's bad. Like, this is how you lose games. I'm telling you right now. This game might have still been a little close, but I think we could have won by like 10 points if the red zone would have, that red zone work would have stepped up. Like, we stepped up in the red zone. If the play calling was better, right? Like, I'm so sick and tired of the fucking Josh Allen, design runs in the red zone. Come on, man. Like, roll them out. Get them out there. Get the receivers to get some space, or get the balls to the running back. Man, it's so frustrating, bro. It's so frustrating. The Isaiah McKenzie kick return for a touchdown just popped in my head. That was fucking bad. Guy had no reason to hold there. No reason. Isaiah McKenzie was blowing past that guy. That guy wasn't even in the play at the time. Like, Isaiah McKenzie, believe he was already going ahead of him, or he's far away from him. And he held. Why? What are you doing? Like, that fucking kills us, man. Like, right there. Where's the touchdown? Nope. Not only not a touchdown, we have to go back, right? And we still drove the ball all the way down the field. And then we call some bullshit fucking 4th and 1 call when Tennessee's waiting for it. They knew we were doing that. By the way, Josh missed Cole Beasley on the 3rd down play for the touchdown. Just saying. But, you can't get them all. I'm not going to totally kill Josh Allen for this. Matty B coming in. They played a decent team for once. Okay, Matty B. No, not really. I mean, we played KC the week before. I mean, they're good. Like, they're not, I would say they're good, right? Decent to good. They went to the Super Bowl last year. We beat them in KC. I don't want to hear that. Like, listen, Tennessee, I'm not saying Tennessee bad team. Tennessee offensively, they're a tough team. I mean, listen, I said Ryan Tannehill, to me, he's in the middle of the pack in quarterbacks. I don't think he's bad. I don't think he's that good. I think he's serviceable quarterback in the NFL for sure. No doubt about it. I think he gets the job done. I just don't think he's like, top 10 or anything like that. He's probably top 15, somewhere around there. But you guys Tennessee has probably the best running back in the league, no doubt about it. They got Julio Jones, which is, he's getting a little older, but he's still a very good receiver. A.J. Brown, one of the best receivers in the league. They got a tough team offensively, but defensively, let's be real, they're not that good. But they played good tonight. I got to give credit where credit is due. I felt they blitzed really well. They had a game plan. And by the way, we still scored 31. We should have scored more. We were in the red zone many, many times. It wasn't like Tennessee just dogged us out. And it was a close game, so it wasn't like they dogged us out offensively either. They played very well, but they didn't beat us to the pulp or anything like that. As game came to the last play of the game, they stopped us. I mean, I don't know what to tell you there. I mean, it was a good play by Tennessee. I think it was a bad play call by Dable. Dable should have known that the offensive line was having a tough time, run blocking. I would have preferred a pass there, and if we miss it, we miss it. But that's not what we did. That's not what we did. Dallas, seems like a lot of pressure on Allen tonight. A ton of pressure, bro. A ton. And Dable had no answer. Zero. Zero answer for the pressure. I kept saying, get Allen out of the pocket. Get him rolling out. Because clearly, the inside of the pocket was getting collapsed. He had nowhere to go but backwards. If you saw most of his plays, he was going back on his backpedaling every throw, right? He couldn't step up because the offensive line was just getting pushed back in the middle. Nowhere to go. They should have designed plays for Josh Allen to roll out. I got to give KC credit, like with Mahomes. Mahomes rolls out a ton. What does that do? It's two things. They know Mahomes can take off if they want. Josh can do the same. And it gives the receivers more time to break free, right? The defense has to be honest with Josh. And Josh is a great thrower on the run. He's probably one of the best. And we just didn't do it enough tonight. And tonight, I felt like if you're going to get him rolling out, tonight was the night. Because we had no answer for the blitz up the middle. None. Mitch Morris was getting blown up. I'm sorry. Mitch Morris was one of the worst games I've seen by Mitch Morris. I'm going to watch the film again, but I'm telling you right now what I saw from Mitch Morris tonight, from one of the higher paid centers in the league, no good. No good tonight. I'm sorry. I listen, next season we have to start looking at centers and offensive linemen. I thought Spencer Brown probably played his worst game, but he'll get better. I'm not killing him, but he had a bad offsides call. I thought he got beat a few times. Mongo didn't look too hot either. Just not good. Darrell Williams, we paid big bucks to. I didn't think he looked that good either. It's just we had no answer. We had no answer for the blitz, and that goes on Dable too. Goes on Dable. Dable has to see that. That's where it comes in the halftime adjustments, right? We start switching up the play calling a little bit more, right? We get the ball in the second half. I'm thinking we go down, score a touchdown right away. And no, man, we don't. It's just like coming out of the third quarter, we're like flat, like always flat. Like I don't understand. Like, let me see here. I'm gonna look at the overall. Let's see here. So, okay. So the fourth quarter actually was a total dud for us tonight. So the first quarter, bad, really fucking bad. let's see here. You got 3 points in the first quarter. I mean, what are you doing there? Like, are you fucking kidding me? Like, we're one of the best offenses in the league and get 3 points. Second quarter, 17 points. Third quarter, 11. Still not good. Fourth quarter, 0. Nothing. Are you fucking kidding me? 0 points. Tennessee, 17, 7, and 10. So I'm trying to tell you, they had a better second half than us. They had a good second quarter, a decent third quarter. Why a decent third quarter? Because the red zone, they fucking scored a touchdown when it counted. The fourth quarter, they scored points when it counted. We did not. We failed to score in the fourth quarter. Let's see here. I have a feeling it's going to be a tough 11 more games. Nah, it'll be fine. Listen, so we're 4-2. The good news is the AFC East is ours. I mean, I'm telling you right now. The Dolphins lost, the Patriots lost, the Jets are god awful. And our schedule, except for that Tampa game, is easy breezy, bro. Easy breezy. So let's just go over the games. Might as well, right? Gotcha here now. So Miami comes to Buffalo on Halloween. Miami's bad, bro. They're fucking bad. Their defense is really bad. Can't lose to them. I don't think we will, especially at home. Yeah, Nick G, I can't believe it either, brother. I cannot believe it. I thought I'd be here loving what I saw and going to bed a happy man. And the next 2 weeks, I was going to be just loving the Buffalo Bills and what I saw tonight. But the next 2 weeks is going to be really bad. I'm going to just be pissed in my house, man. And, you know, I got to do shows again. I got to come back and do another Friday show. I got to do a Saturday show. It's just like, ah, boy, bad. But yeah, back to the schedule. So Miami comes to Buffalo on Halloween. We should win that game. Then we go to Jacksonville, right? Come on, man. Like, we got to. These are easy games. These are games you should win. Let me see here. Nick coming in. It really is. I'll be pissed with you, brother. Yeah, bro. Fucking nightmare, bro. Buffalo at Jacksonville. Come on, man. You guys know that. Listen, these are winnable games. No excuse games. Buffalo at New York Jets. Come on, you guys. Fucking Jets. You got, you know. Indy at Buffalo. That's a winnable game. I'm not saying they're a total pushover, but come on, man. It should be game we should win. Buffalo at New Orleans. Okay, I mean, you know, I still think that's a winnable game without a problem. New England at Buffalo. New England is bad. Let's be real. That's a winnable game. Then you got Buffalo at Tampa. That's a tough game. No doubt about it. The good news is it's an NFC opponent, right? I still want to win, but if we lose, it's not the end of the world, right? It's NFC opponent. It doesn't affect us in the AFC. Then you go to the Carolina at Buffalo. They're a tough defense, but I don't trust their offense. I think that's a win. Buffalo at New England, that's a win. Atlanta at Buffalo, come on. Atlanta's awful. And then we got the Jets to end it at Buffalo. I mean, these are all winnable games. The toughest game there is really Tampa. So we got a really good schedule now. But we got to fix some shit up in the process. You got to, right? The offensive line has to fucking play better. Has to play better. The play calling in the red zone, it has to get better. Right? That's on Dable. That's on Dable and whoever the hell is helping Dable out with these play calls. Probably just Dable. He has to improve that. Like, this is shit we need to tighten up before the playoffs. What you saw tonight won't work in the playoffs. It just will not work. Red zone, you got to score touchdowns, right? You have to. Look at the Chiefs game that we played last season in the playoffs. Red zone, bad. We're settling for field goals. Not going to win you a game. Cannot play that way. So all these games, I'm telling you, that are winnable games, these are games that we need to tighten shit up, right? We need to tighten that red zone work. I want to see the Miami-Buffalo game on Halloween, I want to see that red zone work. I want to see touchdowns. I don't want to see fucking field goals, right? I don't want to see your offensive line getting fucking bullied around. Like, they need to step up. You got to protect Josh better. You cannot have Josh, like I said, throwing 47 fucking times because their offensive line cannot block for the running backs. And the coordinator's too scared to run the ball because the offensive line is not doing their job, right? And then they weren't even doing their job pass blocking tonight. Terrible. And listen, like I said, the defense did not play. It's funny. I saw a lot of people on Twitter talking shit. Oh, where's your elite defense now? Blah, 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 blah. Okay. Listen, that's a good offense. Okay. Not every fucking good defense is going to play great every fucking week. It's not how it works, bro. You're going to have some fucking bad games. It's the NFL, right? Derrick Henry fucking balled out tonight. He balls out on a lot of fucking teams, okay? For the most part, we kind of held Derrick Henry in check for the last 3 seasons. So I guess he was due. They played well. They have top receivers. They got a really good running back. They got a decent quarterback. Okay. I mean, listen, we didn't play our best. But like I said, I think the offense didn't help the defense either, though. They were on the field right away. We didn't score points when we needed to. We scored 0 points in the fourth quarter. That's crazy to me. 0. I mean, are you fucking kidding me? Like, that's bad. 3 points in the first quarter. I mean, dude, like that's all bad. That's all bad, right? That's all on the offense. It has nothing to do with the defense there, right? The defense can't go in and score fucking touchdowns in the red zone for us. Can't happen. Like, we had our opportunity to be up like 21 to, 3 at one point. We just kept getting fucking field goals. It's ridiculous. Let me see here. Jack, if we lose the defense, we in trouble. Yeah, oh yeah, dude. Of course, obviously. I'll be fucking pissed. Dude, I'll be on here fucking throwing F-bombs all over the place, bro. Nick. It's always Titans. Yeah, bro. I don't know what the fuck, man. Hey, they played us well, man. Listen, they didn't blow us out of the water, though. Right? We didn't get our ass kicked tonight. It was a fucking close game. It was a close game. Came down to the 4th and 1. Right? Came down to 4th and 1. And I just hated the play call. I don't know if I hated the play. Like, let me rewind that. I don't know if I hated going for it on 4th and 1. I wasn't a fan of the fucking run Josh Allen in the middle. Like, they knew it was coming, man. They knew it was coming. Like, they just knew it. Like, I would have much preferred maybe like I said, a play action pass there or something, right? Get the tight end rolling out, right? Or get Josh Allen rolling out on a shotgun. Whatever. Like, I would have preferred that. I swear to God, I would have. And if he missed it, he missed it. But going for it on 4th and 1 quarterback sneak when they've been blowing our offensive line up all night. Nah, man. Nope. They saw it coming. Did not work. Wasn't even close, by the way. Was not even close. Yeah, just bad. Let me see what else stats wise in this game, guys. Nick G. With you that even a hut, then a kick it. You see, here's the problem. If they go for a field goal there, I was talking to Jack earlier. If we go for a field goal there, I think McDermott's thinking the defense was spent. Our defense was spent. We go for a field goal. I'm sure we make it, obviously. We go into overtime, probably, more than likely. Our defense is fucking spent. Let's be real. Right? We were getting fucking, like, Tannehill was starting to light us up, and that can't happen. If they get the ball to start the second half, we might lose that game anyways in overtime. And the way our offense was playing, who's to say we fucking score a touchdown? We could go kick a field goal. I mean, I think he was just going for the win there. He had no choice. I think he did not. I'll be real with you. He probably didn't trust the defense. And just wanted to win and get out of Tennessee. And that didn't happen. I just hated the play call. And like you said, yeah, bro, they knew it was coming. I love how Tannehill was acting like he won the game. Yeah, bro, Tannehill I fucking hate that guy, bro. I'm not going to totally shit on him. Like, he's a top 15 quarterback. He's an average quarterback. But listen, I'll give him credit tonight. He stepped up when he needed to, especially down the stretch in that fourth quarter when they got that touchdown. He made some plays, man. Some third down plays to A.J. Brown, Julio Jones. I think it was A.J. Brown most of the time. We had no answer. We had no answer. By the way, like I was saying earlier, the A.J. Epinesa thing, keep me out of the lineup. I don't get it. I don't like. Did that work out for us too good? It worked terrible. We could not get to the quarterback. Derrick Henry still ran for almost 150 yards. So what did that do for us? And did nothing. Bringing in Harrison Phillips in. Like, come on, man. I would have much rather A.J. Epinesa doing his thing. Getting to the quarterback. Creating some pressure, right? Maybe getting a sack. And I think A.J. Epinesa can handle his own against Henry anyways. Like, he's big enough. He's bulky enough to handle that. Like, I don't know. I don't get it, man. Like, that was I don't know. That's on McDermott, by the way. Yeah, Milano played in. He was quiet. Nothing really. I didn't see anything bad, but he was in there. He played. I thought, like I said, our best defender tonight was Edmonds. I thought Edmonds played very, very well. I thought Edmonds was fucking laying the boom on Henry when he needed to. Like, that was the one guy. I thought Rousseau probably was his worst game. Rousseau probably had his worst game. It wasn't terrible. He just didn't do anything, right? He didn't get to the quarterback. He didn't really just make any, he didn't disrupt anything. It was just like, whatever. I thought Jerry Hughes played well, by the way. I thought Jerry Hughes got to the quarterback, but he couldn't complete it. Like, he was there. He's putting pressure on him, but we never could get a sack. We had 0 sacks. 0. I thought Ed did okay tonight. I thought Starr did okay tonight. Harrison Phillips was, he made, like I said, one decent play. Other than that, nothing. Micah Hyde, Jordan Poyer, I thought played well, right? They didn't give up many, big plays in their way. Jordan Poyer had an interception. Like I said, the way the first quarter was going, I thought it was really, like, I said, okay, I like it. I like what I'm seeing. But then, bro, the defense just started wearing out, right? The defense just started, bro, Henry was wearing them out, bro. And then we were just too concerned about Henry, especially in the third and fourth quarter. And then Tannehill started killing us, man. Started killing us on some fucking going to A.J. Brown, like, oh, man. Overall, what you rate the defense and offense? Okay. The defense, oh, God. I would say the defense, a C minus. I didn't think they were that bad, but it was one of their worst games. I think they got spent. I think they got tired. But that's also on the coaching, right? Like, maybe the scheme. I don't know. I just felt like we didn't get to the quarterback enough. We didn't get any sacks. That's a problem. Like, the whole offseason was to get guys to get after the quarterback, right? Like, that was the plan, right? Got to get to the quarterback. Got to get sacks. And we didn't get much. We didn't do any sacks last week, though. We didn't bring any blitzes. That's fine. We had a game plan. But this week, I thought we were going to bring the heat a little bit more on Tannehill. Didn't happen. Did not happen. So a C minus. Offense. Josh had a decent game. Josh had a actually pretty good game, except for the interception, which it happens. He got fucking hit and the ball went out of his. I mean, that's going to happen here and there. 35 of 47. He was very efficient, bro. 353 yards, 3 touchdowns. I mean, listen, I thought he played pretty good. But the running game, terrible. But that's not on I don't think that's on the running backs. Listen, Devin Singletary had 5 carries. He averaged 5.4 yards a carry. He did okay when he got the ball. He had 27 yards, 5 carries. That's it. Like, that's on Dable, man. I'm sorry. You got to mix it up better, brother. And I thought our receivers stepped up. I thought all of them did. Knox had one of his not a very good game. But I don't think Josh threw to him a lot. And then he got hurt. Hopefully he's okay. Thank God for the bye week. Hurt his hand or something like that. So offensive grade because of the shitty red zone. C plus. Bad. I mean, C plus. I mean, is that fair? So C minus for the defense, C plus for the offense. And listen, if their red zone was better, even with the bad running game, I would have gave them a B plus, right? If the red zone, because we would have won if we scored those touchdowns there, right? So C plus, C minus for the defense. I think that's fair. But I'm gonna rewatch the film. It's gonna be fucking hard to watch the film again, but golly, bro, I got to because I got to see where the fuck. Just get real mad again at everything. The Isaiah McKenzie kickoff return. It's gonna piss me off when I rewatch that again because I know that guy did not need to be held. Like that was ridiculous. That's a touchdown. That's a touchdown. We potentially right now could be talking about the Buffalo Bills winning that game. We're not. The red zone play, like I said, we could be sitting here right now talking about how we won by 10 points, let's say, right? 10, 13 points. We're not. We're sitting here. We lost by 3 points because the red zone was awful. Again. It's like it's a reoccurring thing. It's a fucking recurring thing. So, and listen, I'll prove my point, right? So, team stats, like I said, red zone tonight, 2-5. Not good. Okay. 2-5 against the Chiefs. We were on red zone 2 of 3. So a little bit better. Still not that good. 2 of 3. The week before, we played the Texans. Right? Team stats, red zone, 0 for 1. 0 for 1. All right. No, 0 for 1. I'm sorry. 3 for 7. 3 for 7. Red zone against the Texans. A bad fucking Texans team. One of the worst teams in the NFL. Defensively. I think they're like 31st. 3 of 7. Like right there. That should bother you guys. That should worry the fuck out of you, right? Washington, right? Washington. We were 4 of 6. I mean, that's okay, I guess. Whatever. 4 of 6. Not terrible. Miami. Miami was our best red zone. 4 of 4. That was the best game we had red zone. And then Pittsburgh. I think we were bad on the red zone there too. Pittsburgh red zone. 1 of 4. 1 of fucking 4. That is fucking bad, bro. Like that. You see what I mean? That is terrible. We win that game if we score touchdowns there. Just a couple. 1 of 4? Are you fucking kidding me? Like, this is how you lose games in the NFL, folks. Right there. This is how you lose games in the NFL. By not scoring fucking touchdowns in the red zone. Right there. That's all I can tell you. Yeah, our defense was not the best tonight. But, hello. Like, all you had to do was score a couple times in the red zone. We win this game by 10 to 13 points. You guys see the narrative here? Fucking bad. Like, they got to fucking correct that. I don't think that's all. Listen, that's not on Josh Allen. That's on the play calling, man. That is the fucking play calling in the red zone. Something is wrong. Something is very wrong. Because you're going to go from last year, I think we were one of the best or top 3 in the red zone, to fucking, I think we're right now, I think we're ranked like 20 something. Like, that's fucking terrible. Like, what the hell happened? Jay Kumaro, by the way, that everybody was like loving, right? Oh, Jay Kumaro, touchdown Jesus, right? What has he done? He's on the 53. I know, I get it. He plays special teams, but I thought he was supposed to be like the receiver, this touchdown guy. Done nothing. 0. I don't even see him on the fucking field. Right? He's 6 foot. I think he's like 6'4", So he's one of our taller receivers. I think he's our tallest receiver. Why is he not in the red zone? I thought the guy can get open. I thought he was, you know, I thought he was making all these big plays in practice. He's done nothing up to this time, right? Gabe Davis, who, man, I thought Gabe Davis was going to ball out this season. He's struggling. Gabe Davis, I mean, he's doing okay. I don't know if he's struggling. He's just not, he's not Gabe Davis of last season. How about that? I'll throw that out there. Gabe Davis is not playing like Gabe Davis of last season. And maybe that's because Emmanuel Sanders is on the team. Very possible. Emmanuel Sanders playing very, very well, by the way. So maybe that's the reason why Gabe Davis's numbers are a little bit lower than I expected. But I really believed that Gabe Davis was going to play a little bit better than Sanders. I did. Young. I thought he made phenomenal catches. But Josh, for some reason, isn't really throwing his way. I think he's throwing a lot more to Sanders. If I had to, I mean, I'll look, but I think Sanders probably has the most receptions on the team. I'll have to look later, but I'm pretty sure he does. But yeah, man, he's been quiet. I thought Dawson Knox was just not involved in this game. Like I really expected him to get like he was on a little roll there, man, and I don't know what happened. Like we did not go to him much this game. Quiet game for Dawson Knox, man, and I really thought Knox was going to have a bigger game. Cole Beasley stepped up big time tonight. I thought Cole Beasley was there when we needed him. But I felt like we got him involved a little bit late. Right? Like I was screaming for his name towards the second quarter, at the end of the second quarter. I tweeted out, I'm like, yo, move into the second half. You got to get Knox and Cole Beasley involved more. You got to get Josh Allen rolling out more. Right? And right when I said that, like, I think 2 plays later, Allen hits Cole Beasley on a rollout. And I said, exactly what I said. Got it. Exactly what I said happened, right? Tweeted it, fucking happened 2 plays later. Like, bro, they're bringing the blitz. He's your fucking safety blanket. You know Cole Beasley can get open, right? He's one of the best slots in the league. Why the fuck weren't we getting the ball earlier, right? We wait till almost the half, right? You finally get him involved. In the second half, you start seeing Cole Beasley get more involved. But that red zone work, man, is bad. And few things why maybe it's bad. One, the offensive line can't run block for shit. Teams know we're not going to fucking probably run in the red zone, right? That's one. 2, we don't really have any big target receivers, right? You got nobody to go up on like a fade route, right? Got no, like, you don't have like a big aggressive receiver, right? I think that's why people were like so happy with Duke Williams when Duke was on the team. Because Duke, even though he wasn't that big, he was 6'2", but Duke was physical, a physical guy. He's a big guy. So you can go throw a ball his way high. He can outmuscle a cornerback, right? He can play a little more physical. And I thought that's what they were going to do with Kumaro, to be honest with you. 6'4", bigger guy. No, man. Like he's not even on the fucking field. And then Dawson Knox, who's been coming on, you figured he would be more involved in the red zone, especially that he's catching the ball now, right? He doesn't have the, not dropping the ball anymore like he was in the past, right? Like he's pretty reliable now. Why weren't we not looking for him in the red zone this game? Like, I don't get it. Like, these are the things that like baffle me, man, that drive me fucking bonkers with Dable. And like I said, I feel bad for Dable. I understand that he lost, his grandparents. That's fucking terrible. No doubt about it. And I'm sure a lot was going on in his mind. He has to fucking coach a football game, right? He has to be there, right? But, man, like, I don't know, man. Fucking tough, bro. Let's see here. I got to be working at 11:30. I'll check. Hey, yeah, no problem. Hey, Jack, have a good night, brother. Thank you for hopping on. But anyways, guys, yeah, man, it's fucking getting late, man. I'm gonna be pissed, man. I'm gonna be pissed for 2 more weeks. And let's get this shit right, man. Let's Bobby OG Johnson, offensive line coach. You gotta fucking get to work, brother. We got basically 2 weeks till the next game. Knox hopefully can get healthy. That's good, right? This is a perfect time for a bye week. I just hate it that we're doing a bye week after a loss, but it is what it is. Time to fix shit up. I hope this game humbles them. The coaches got to look in the mirror too. The players, especially the offensive line, man. They got to play nasty and dirty, and I'm just not seeing it. I am not seeing it. And the red zone work. These are all things that you got to improve, man. Going into the bye week, coaches got to fucking figure this out, man. That's a major problem. And as far as defense goes, I still think we're really, really good. I still think we're like one of the best defense in the league, but we're not getting to the quarterback like I want. We are not sacking quarterbacks, man. I want that fucking pressure. And man, like dial it up, Frazier. Dial it up, man. I'm not saying dial it up every fucking, you don't have to go all out blitz every fucking play, but come on, man. Like at the end there, you bring that fucking heat on Tannehill, man. There's no reason for Tannehill to be back there fucking doing what he wants to do, right? Can't happen. Can't happen. But guys, man, thanks for watching. I appreciate you guys coming on late. I'm gonna go to bed too. Pissed off. Go to bed. All right, man. Bills Mafia #1. I am out of here. Thanks for you guys for hopping on, man. Peace out, man.
I've lost it. I've lost reality. And when I lose reality, somebody else pays the price of a lifetime. Woo! 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 Kid stealing, woo, wheeling, dealing, woo, woo. All men, Ric Flair. Woo, 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 woo. Oh man, I'm on fire today. Woo, 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 woo. You're gonna be mine all night long. All right. Just died for me to go. Woo!